So, lessons learned from biosimilars. Thanks to Ashish for having me in this session, and I always love to work with Ashish. Financial disclosure, nothing to disclose. Biosimilars, the biology which are similar in structure, efficacy, and safety to the reference molecules. And biosimilars are ought to be similar to biologics in their target protein, their formulation, dosing, and administration. We have a biologic biosimilars and biobetters, different terms or different drugs by Ashish Sharma et al., along with the Francisco and Lowenstein. India leading the way, Razumab, the first approved biosimilar for ophthalmic use, reference molecule ranibizumab. Ranizuril, recently approved second biosimilar to ranibizumab in India, filed for approval to FDA and EMA. And I think even Cipla has come out with a new one. And benefits of biosimilar, shorter development cycle, cheaper R&D cost, reduction of cost of therapy up to 25%, and further reduction possible as competition increases. Here is the similar design like the biologic and biosimilar. Now, biologic is a novel therapeutic, and biosimilar is competitive bioequivalence, and 15 years to develop a biologic drug, and a biosimilar about 8 to 10 years to develop, and a biologic about $1.2 billion cost, and a biosimilar is about $100 to $200 million cost. And biologic is patentable, biosimilar is not patentable. Reference price, and then here biosimilar is the reduced price. So initial hiccups and the exclusive complaints prompt Intas to recall batch of biosimilar. Intas said it is undertaking a detailed analysis on reports of inflammation and has advised doctors to avoid using the product meant to treat an age-related eye condition from this specific batch. And Hyderabad intravitreal injections of batch number 180200052 have been found to cause intraocular inflammation and have been recalled according to patient safety advisory issued by the Vitreoretinal Society of India. And the nocebo effect, the perception of biosimilar being a generic medicine and hence inferior molecule concept was enhanced by the occurrence of ADRs with Razumab. This is a letter to the editor, again by Ashish Sharma et al., where ophthalmic biosimilars lesson from India, published in Indian Journal of Ophthalmology. The corrective measures, the endotoxin levels of Razumab were brought down from the ISI standard before to FDA standard currently. And the incidence rate during initial episode, February 2017, 11 out of 14,265, about 0.07%. Incidence rate during the next episode, February 2019, 7 out of 47,129 is equal to 0.01%. And this is since February 2019, 0%. So the biosimilars action plan, balancing innovation and competition, and rising interest in biosimilars, FDA and other regulatory authorities have initiated educational programs to ward off nocebo effect surrounding biosimilars. Main concern is to fight off financial toxicity of the biologic therapy with the low-cost, efficacious alternatives, and understanding the regulation and a very well-regulated developmental process across the globe. Approval requires robust proof of similarity and efficacy. And the British Journal of Ophthalmology publication, again by Ashish Sharma, Nilesh Kumar, Barry Cooperman, Francisco Bandela, and Anat Lowenstein. Understanding biosimilars and its regulatory aspects across the globe and ophthalmology perspective. Real-world data, first study for biosimilar switch, similar in efficacy, no safety signal, no immunogenic reaction. Again, published in the eye, immunogenicity and efficacy after switching from original ranibizumab to a ranibizumab biosimilar, real-world data. And then it also have a strict pharmacovigilance is the key in terms of immunogenicity. This is a publication, Ophthalmic Biosimilars, Lessons from India, 2019, IJO. And then this is the latest one, in the eye in 2021, ranibizumab biosimilar Razumab versus innovator ranibizumab Lucentis in neovascular ARMD, efficacy and safety, the BIRA study by again Ashish Sharma, Nilesh Kumar, Nicola Parachuri, Francisco Bandela, Barry Cooperman, and Anat Lowenstein. And this is, I think, the the latest article. And I think I should appreciate the excellent work done by Ashish Sharma and our Secretary of Veteran Society, Raja Narayanan, and Nilesh Kumari mentioned. And I think the need of the country and the need of the hour for India, I think.
Thank you, Dr. Natarajan. Thank you very much.